Hey, West Michigan's appetite for art has grown over the last decade, and many museums have seen an increase in foot traffic, and for good reason. Our next guest is the Director of Collections and Exhibitions at the Muskegon Museum of Art, and he's ready to lay out 2020's menu if you're hungry or thirsty for more. Art Martin, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this is, I say thirsty because I know there's an on-tap thing coming we're
There
going to get to. But first, let's talk about this excellence in fibers. Fiber art. That is really taken off. Some of it winning art prize, actually.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's a big deal. So talk about fiber
So
art.
Excellence in Fibers 5 is an international juried art competition, and we are hosting the winners of that. It's organized by the Fiber Art Network. And like you say, the fiber is so wonderful because we wear it, we see it, it's around us every day, and so there's that great sort of barrier breaker.
What types of exhibits can you expect for those who are going, what is fiber art?
Right, what is fiber art?
Right.
There's quilt making, tapestry, basketry, jewelry, and clothing, and because it's fiber, it rolls up in a tube, and so there's also that scale is possible.
Absolutely, yeah, I still remember that quilt that took art prize, and so
yes.
Going to Muskegon to see some of this all on display, you're talking some of the tops that you're going to be on display. These are the winners.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. These are international, so all around the U.S. and Canada. And just a great host of things, and because a lot of the artists, they're contemporary, you get this great accessibility, and you also get artists that are looking at contemporary issues. And because again, fiber is about the body, there's a lot of kind of body issues, Me Too, war, and then just the delight of giant colorful fields of fabric and patterns. So.
Fantastic conversation starters, as art should be,
yes.
Right? And 20 for 20, Michigan's illustrators.
Yes.
Now this is something that I want to be into. I'm all about the illustration. I read a lot of children's books.
Absolutely, and that's it. There's an incredible group of illustrators in Michigan that we've met over the years hosting these shows, and so this is 20 of them. So Patricia Polacco and Lori Keller and Amy Young, names people know, all the way to new up-and-comers, people just starting out in their careers.
I love this mermaid.
Yes.
Do you know who that is? Which one that is? I don't want to put you on the spot.
I'm going to blank on the name right now.
That's okay. But I mean,
not released yet.
That's fantastic.
It's incredible.
That's something that we always look at when we read our kids' books at night. Is like, who drew these pictures?
Exactly.
Who's
that's
the
how I pick them. Right? If I don't want to look at them, I'm not going to read them.
So good. We're cut from the same cloth, right? To reference the fiber art.
Yes.
Okay. The Postcard Salon.
Right. Actually, I do want to say on the kids show, there's a great March 20th family night on Friday, and we're working with the Lakeshore Museum Center and the Hackley Public Library, and so it's a whole night of crafts and experiences. So.
And books.
Yes.
Super important with the library being there with the illustration.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to miss that event, 20 for 20. All the information right there on the screen. Of course, annual Postcard Salon. This is an annual event.
Annual event. I think we're working on the 14th year. 4x6 artworks made by area artists of all ages and levels of experience, and we have that for 2 weeks. So it's anywhere from 1,200 to 1,400 original artworks all over our walls.
That's crazy. That sounds cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah, that sounds
You can spend hours hunting for the card and never find the one you were looking for.
Right.
So it's always a lot of fun, and it's that great way of making the museum the community museum.
Yeah, so neat.
So it's the things you made right on the wall.
And the summer 2020, you've got the Muskegon Museum of Art permanent collection.
Right. So we have an internationally recognized permanent collection.
Sure.
Our works travel all over the world. And for the summer of 2020, we're handing the entire museum over to our permanent collection. So normally 120 works are on display. We'll have over 300, and we'll be showcasing our studio glass. So brightly colored sculptures, vessels, bowls, to fully sculptural works.
There's not one of these events I don't want to go to. So they all sound phenomenal.
It's a lot of fun, and it really does showcase, again, an internationally known institution right here in West Michigan.
And let's not forget On Tap.
On Tap,
Got to talk about that craft beer.
On Tap, yes. We appeal to families with children, and we also appeal to adults. So On Tap is Michigan craft breweries and restaurants and wineries now. And so April 24th in the evening, the museum is just handed over to that.
Yeah.
And you can work your way through from brewery to brewery, enjoying the art and the beers.
Yeah, feed your soul and get a tasty drink too.
Yes,
right? I love
absolutely. It's just a giant party.
If you haven't been, you've got to get to Muskegon Museum of Art. It's right there on Webster Avenue. Phenomenal location. And as you just heard Art say, by the way, you got the perfect name for your job, right?
I do.
You've heard that before? Yeah. So Art here has put together an incredible season for you to experience. Call that number on your screen, 231-720-2570, or just visit muskegonartmuseum.org for more info. Thanks for the time, Art.
Thank you so much.
You bet.